In the last video, we talked about the observer effect and how the term actually got coined, and we discussed about the how people mistook it. Um the Einstein and Bohr, Niels Bohr, were having a conversation where in their thought experiments we have an electron just following the Werner Heisenberg uncertainty principle, and in that experiment they had some person looking into the microscope. Now, people mistook it that just because that person was looking at that electron at that time, the electron changed, behaved, and they thought that the uncertainty came just because the person was looking at it, and just people just mistook it. But this misunderstanding came from nowhere. But the intelligent people, having concern over it, having taking a different meaning, I mean totally related, and the real meaning out of it. So let me explain you what that real meaning is. So it's not that you look at the things and then magic is going to happen. Well, let me tell you, there are two convincing things. First, you look at particular thing and then things to change, or the things are the way they are just under the cause of you. I mean, they have been supporting your actions, they have been meant for you, they have been creating for you, they are the way just for you. So this is the under the cause of phenomenon. So just like an egg, an eggshell or the cushion inside it, or the anything, every part of egg is just meant for the life inside it. The same with the universe is the way it is just for the observers of this universe. And this is the another meaning. So people, which it apparently people took this reason first, that you have to look at the thing and it's going to create magic, because it's more like it is understandable to by scientifically not uneducated people. I mean, you can watch it through movies or whatever, you create a magic, and we are psychologically prepared to accept non-symmetry tending proofs or evidence, as explained, but the things are just the way they are. They have been creating itself themselves. I mean, they are creating themselves every single second. They are attaining a particular state. As I said in the last video, every single fundamental constant, are the way they are just because to support the action of the observers of this universe. What action exactly will be discussed ahead in the upcoming videos, but it's just to support the observers and their actions. And yeah, it's just for that. And this is most convincing one in the symmetry ending universe. So there are two ways to look at it. Even when we talk about the Niels Bohr and Einstein's thought experiment, the Werner Heisenberg uncertainty principle, it had some limit to it. Okay, it's greater than equal to Planck's constant and divided by 2. So that's where we have the Werner Heisenberg's constant and Werner Heisenberg uncertainty principle. I'm sorry, that's what we have it. And the why is the way it is. I mean, why not some other number? Now, this is just because the universe is showing it is the way it is. We have to prepare ourselves to accept the proof, to accept the proof that the universe is the way it is just to serve us. The universe is not there to prove you that you are essential, but it's rather there to serve you. And it knows everything knows how to serve you. It's not meant to prove you that you are essential, but it knows that you are essential and it's there to serve you. And here you go. And so let me take you an example. I recently been to Japan, 2 months ago around. Yeah, so their trains are very smooth. They just run and you just don't even notice. If they shut off their windows, you don't even know if the train is moving. It's that smooth. Now, in many cases, the thing is that we don't get to see the windows outside, so we don't know whether the train is moving or not. So rather than climbing out of the train and know it, we just open the window and look out of it and see that the train exactly is moving. Similarly, Throughout this video, I'm opening you guys a window for you to look at outside and know how the things work, how the universe is serving the observer. So instead of climbing out of the train, just looking at the window makes an intelligent person realize that this universe is not there to prove you that you are essential, but it knows that you are essential and it's there to serve you. I have talked about the science of evidence in my last few videos. I have talked about non-symmetry and some symmetry tending creation and everything. See, this is the real world. And here everything, every fact accepted is based on the evidence. And that's what I wanted, that we should know what evidence we are asking for. Because again I say you, this universe is not there to prove you that you are essential. It knows that you are essential and it does the work to serve you. And this is how it works. Now the universe is huge, it's immense. Infinity, you can't call it infinite, but it's a total different thing. But the universe is very huge. So there is, even if it's huge, there's no reason to feel inferior or thinking that just because of dimension you are important. That doesn't make sense. That's one of the flaws of modern day cosmic perspective. I in first 2 or 3 videos I have explained that clearly. And in physics, even physics has nothing to say that we are unimportant or important. Physics is just a study of a symmetry tending universe, of how things work out throughout the universe. And every fundamental constant, the value of every fundamental constant here is same as wherever you go in the entire universe. That's the principle of relativity. And there are in physics many there are questions like, there are some equations, for example, E equals to mc squared. Now one might ask, yeah, E equals to mc squared, we know the reason why E equals to mc squared is there. Okay, we have derived it from some conclusions or some points. That's okay, that's incredible. But the basic conclusion, the basic level of science, basic level of science has been came from nothing but presumptions. We haven't presumed, at a point we are presuming some things, that this is how it works. And why this is how it works is what, as I said, in the last video, that the universe is the chance of the universe. It was not just created at the Big Bang when the chance was, but even the chance is right now. Even every fundamental constant is maintaining its value even now, every single second. And the way it is there now is just to serve the observer. The science of evidence has been explained. The symmetry and non-symmetry tending creation has been explained. And with the science of evidence itself, one must get to know what we exactly asking for. And I also, the main things, one of the main things I also discussed was the difference between non-symmetry and symmetry tending creation, and how the symmetry tending creation is nothing but an infinitesimal assemble of non-symmetry tending creation. Imagine tiny magics happening, to create something that makes you feel that this is, even if it's created on magic, it's not a magic. That just that should not fool you. You must educate yourself and acquire knowledge, about how the things work, and you look at the universe in very clear form. And yeah, this is the main theme of today's video, that the universe is not there to prove you that you are essential. It knows that you are essential, and it does its work to serve you. And the creation under the cause of is also the concept, one of the most important concepts throughout this will be, we discussed in past videos and we'll be discussing in the videos ahead. The creation under the cause of teaches us how the present can be the creator of the past. Unlike the flaw of modern day cosmic perspective, which says that the past has to be the creator of present, the term the creation under the cause of teaches us how to look things in a manner that we never did, due to our inheritance of ideal modern day cosmic perspective. And yeah, so it has to be convinced that the universe is created under the cause of observers. And this is how it works. Even if the everything we look around us, except water, water is older than our sun. So everything we look around us is mostly composed of the stars material, some stars material. So what? It's a creation under the cause of. Here, the fruit has to be created, and that can be like the present can be the creator of past, and there is even the creation of the cause of. It helps us to see and convince ourselves that the no matter how large the time was, before the humans got manifested on this earth, on this planet, I mean, it was 13.8 billion years, a huge number. No matter how that number is, even if it's 1 trillion years, you must be convinced what the creation under the cause of is. Now, right now, it's 13.8 billion years. And then what? It's the creation under the cause of. The universe has created itself under the cause of the observers. I have opened you guys the window, and now it's your choice to climb out of the window and to check whether the train is moving, or just look outside and just convince yourself that the universe, again, is nothing but created under the cause of observers. Here we go. This is for today's video. And the next video, we're going to talk about much in detail about the observer effect. And this is the turning point, guys. This is we are now be addressing, one of the flaws of the modern day cosmic perspective. It has largely been ignoring our significance. It has been having so many presumptions, wrong presumptions, which has nothing to do with our importance or unimportance, So this is the turning point. Remember, the universe has been created under the cause of observers. And with this, we are done for today's video, and I meet you in the next video. All right.